UK. I'm literally in the middle of the UK. I'm from the Midlands area. So to put it nice and easy for everybody, I'm around 20 minutes, 30 minutes from Birmingham. So yeah, that's essentially where I'm based around.
Yeah. Tell everyone about what you do, your journey. Yeah, let us know.
Absolutely, no problem. So I'm a professional ballroom dancer. That is what I do full time. It's my passion, it's my career. I absolutely love it. I've danced since I was 5 years old. So I started actually just at a little school down from where I live, and I was kind of always dancing around my bedroom, and I think my mom was just like, right, I need to put her in a dance school, like this is getting ridiculous now. So and then it was kind of more like disco at the time, and me being quite a shy, well, I was a very, very shy child, it just did not suit me whatsoever. So whilst everyone else was disco dancing and going like, yeah, I was like, oh my god, okay, we're just gonna casually just fit in with everyone else. And then there's just a little bit of ballroom Latin that the teacher was doing at the time, and I picked that up really quickly. I had my very first partner from about 8 years old, and then it kind of took off from there.
Yeah. So is that the dance style, is that quite very disciplined, especially with the fact that you've got to have like a dance partner as well?
Absolutely. So yeah, that is kind of the difference between ballroom and Latin dancing to any other dancing out there. You do have to have a partner. So my very first partner was a girl, and as you can imagine, it was like my best friend, absolutely love her to bits. And then when she stopped dancing, I was like, Mom, I never want a boy to partner. They smell, they stink. No, thank you. I want a girl partner. So that was kind of like and it was so funny because when I had my tryout with my partner, I was actually dancing with a guy from the UK for 12 years. So we had a very, very long partnership, and essentially I just remember kind of jumping out, and I knew I was having a tryout, but I was like, yeah, it's with a girl. And then all of a sudden my mom was just like, no, it's a boy. I burst into tears. I was like, Mom, I am not going into that studio, no way, boys smell, can't, no, absolutely not. So and then I remember the tryout, I was literally like this, and of course in ballroom dance you need to be connected. I was like, no, absolutely not. And the reason why I was chosen to dance with him was because I had nice white clean socks on. And that was that, and then my career took off from there. So it was very I suppose a blessing really that at least my mom put me in nice clean white socks.
So what's like, have you done like loads of shows, or was it like competitions that you do in that style, isn't it?
Yeah, so in ballroom Latin it's very competitive. So we do more competitions and shows, teaching and lessons. It's not really it's not even the shows. It's, you do have your demonstrations, and you are essentially kind of like booked for shows, but we all do train to compete. Like that is like where our heads at. We're like, yeah, we want to win the world championships as competitive ballroom and Latin dancers. So yeah, that's kind of, and yeah, that discipline is so important, and it's so important that yourself and your partner are disciplined in your kind of team. Really, you're a little team, and just go from there really. So discipline absolutely is like #1 key priority as a dancer, that's for sure, 100%.
Okay, where have you done some of your competitions?
So sorry, you're actually really quiet. I probably should put my AirPods in. No, it's okay, don't worry.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
It's my phone, I do apologize, it's not you. Sorry.
I was asking, where have you done like some of your competitions? Do you like travel, or is it around the UK? Is it like worldwide, international?
Yeah, so traveling is like, first of all, my #1 favorite thing, and that's the beauty of my career, is I travel for a living. So competitions everywhere. I've pretty much been everywhere in the world. Obviously there's a few places I haven't been yet, but there's a lot of places that I have been. I'm normally in Asia area, which is just absolutely amazing. So that's where my career does take me, but we do have our 3 major championships are in the UK, so everybody kind of gathers here for the 3 times a year, and it's like they are the world championships. So very blessed that in my home country is where the world championships happen as well.
That's good. Do you know, you said about an Asian country, so what, the ballroom dancing is like huge over there, or?
Yeah, massive. Yeah, absolutely. So to be honest, it's amazing how when you go to a country how big it is in that country. So, you know, in the States, ballroom and Latin dancing is huge. Also in Asia, absolutely massive as well. Like, they love it. So, and also even in the UK. But I just wish it was more, well, just I suppose more, you know, more apparent for children to start as well. It is such a shame that, you know, there's so many kids out there that still don't really know much about ballroom and Latin dance, and it's honestly an amazing industry. So yeah, if we can kind of get those youngsters started, absolutely fantastic, because they have an amazing life ahead of them with the ballroom and dance industry as well, to where it can take you worldwide. So but definitely in like China, and even also mainly China, because I've been there personally. I don't know so much with the States, but China, there's so many kids dancing. Like, it's absolutely incredible. You've got like hundreds of thousands of children who are like, you know, fully, well, they're absolutely fabulous, like little professionals, and they're only children, and they're honestly they're amazing. So yeah, if we could kind of bring their kind of mentality to the UK, my God, we'd have some amazing world champions in the world, in the UK too. 100%.
Yeah, that sounds really, really good. So, like, how's things with, obviously, the pandemic and everything? Like, how's things been for you? Because you like that's been like your like main thing, and you're not able to like travel and stuff like that. Like, how's it been?
Heartbreaking. I'm not going to lie. It's been absolutely heartbreaking. So unfortunately, last year in March now, my whole career just turned upside down. And you know, for us dancers, and for ballroom dance in particular, we have to get to a studio. So unless you are blessed with a nice big room in your house with wooden floor, you can't really ballroom dance. It's quite impossible. Like, you can of course keep fit, you can do exercises, but ballroom dancing requires movement. So I'm sure you have heard of like the Winter Gardens and the Blackpool Tower. You know, they have a big floor in there, and that's where we do our competitions. We need a decent sized floor. So with ballroom dancing, it does require that space, and it was just a bit like, when of course everything had to close, it was like, well, what do we do now? And that was kind of where it was just, we were just trying to find new ways of still working on our dancing, but also as well, just also with the realization of, holy moly, we're going to be stuck inside our houses for quite a few months. So it was absolutely, it was dreadful. It was very, very heartbreaking for the dance studios to close and kind of be stuck in a situation of when will we get back to some normality. 100%.
Yeah, because obviously I know like a lot of people, they've been doing their classes online and stuff. With the pool dancing being like a partner kind of dance, like, has anyone been able to take it online, or have you been able to take it online, or is it, how does that work?
Yeah, so I do do online ballroom classes every week, and you know, it is hard, because also as well, you know, a lot of partnerships right now aren't with their partners, and you know, they're either in different households or they're in completely different countries, and you know, it's so difficult. So you know, we do like exercises for yourself, for lady and as man. And what is great with this time as well, even though of course it's not great that you're not together, you can be very selfish. Like, right, I'm going to work on myself, because ballroom dancing the beauty of ballroom dancing is two people dancing as one. Now, obviously, you've got to have two strong people to dance as one, to create that harmony, to create that togetherness, and then to look absolutely beautiful and effortless. Now, of course, that takes a lot of training and hard work to do that, and it's also finding the right partner. So you know, it's really nice to see you know, solo males and females on the workshops, and just really wanting to improve themselves with their technique and their body and everything as well. So yeah, it's kind of I do it every week, and of course it is hard to think, God, I just want to move. Like, I just want to get going, but you just can't. So, so yeah, it's more technical and fundamental, but we are doing our best in the ballroom dance industry just to keep the passion and keep the knowledge alive for people, just to be want to learn, especially.
Okay. Well, we hope that obviously, we don't even know how this lockdown is going to go. It's just been very, very continuous, and it's just like, is it going to get any better? And I know, as a dancer myself, like, we're all literally suffering from it. So I'm just like, have to like do other things as well. Like, what other things have you been able to like do with your time and stuff?
Yeah, so one thing that I'm very, very passionate about is when obviously everything kind of stopped in that March and it was just a bit
Yeah,
like, oh goodness, now what? I
yeah,
was offered an amazing opportunity, and for me personally, I didn't know anything about it, and it is in network marketing. I am absolutely obsessed with network marketing. It is honestly the way forward with business. I think it's incredible. And for me to have personally have built myself up into actually an entrepreneur in this time, I never, if anyone would have told me 11 months ago, Faye, not only are you going to have, of course, you know, your dancing career unfortunately won't be happening right now due to lockdown, but you know, you're going to become a very successful business lady in perspective. I'll be like, no,
yeah,
don't be silly, that's me. Like, no, I'm a dancer,
yeah,
I don't do anything else. And what is great with network marketing, this is why I'm just so passionate with sharing it to dancers in particular, is you just work it completely part-time to your dancing career. Like, it's absolute genius. So yeah, when obviously that happened, I was just like, oh my goodness, this came to me, and I thought, well, it's something to keep me busy for now. And that was kind of my thinking going into it. I was like, well, if I can keep my mind busy, I can keep fit, I can keep healthy, I can do all that for my dancing career, but then also as well, I can essentially be earning some additional income right now, because otherwise, and I'm sure all the other dancers are feeling this, like, online lessons, online workshops, first of all, it's not the same as in person, but also as well, the money side isn't the same as well. Like, you can't really charge even full price for a lesson when, you know, in ballroom dancing particularly, we are dancing together. Like, we are absolutely going around that floor where, you know, we're loving life. So you know, yeah, it is hard in that aspect too. So yeah, network marketing for me is just honestly the business of the future. I absolutely love it. I love helping individuals too, and that's been always a big passion of mine, and a huge passion which of course I would love to do but I can't, is just teach everybody and teach for free. Like, I'd absolutely love that, but obviously can't do that. So yeah, it's honestly great, and to give my time, to give my energy to individuals who are hardworking, who are disciplined, who are gritty, to, you know, make something for their future, I think is absolutely incredible. So and yeah, just give them my time, my energy, my motivation to be like, right, let's go. So yeah, it's honestly, I love it. I love it.
For people that don't know what network marketing is, like, what sort of things are you selling, and like, how does it all work?
Absolutely. So network marketing, essentially, it's all word of mouth marketing. So we do it on a day-to-day basis. We always recommend stuff, whether it be a Netflix series, whether it be a product, whether it be some food, a restaurant, like we do all the time. So that was kind of, first of all, the business model that I understood. I was like, well, my business that I run is a product-based business. So I was like, well, if I like these products, I talk about products all the time. The people who know me know how savvy I am with my products. So you know, I thought, well, I literally recommend lipsticks, mascaras, like everything on a day-to-day basis, and skincare as well, because for me personally, I've always suffered with my skin, unfortunately. So I thought, well, if I can find something that works for me, then I'll end up talking about it all the time anyway. And being a dancer, oh hi Dave, and being a dancer, like, everybody's looking for great products. So I was just like, it's genius. So I tried my product, which is, my brand is called Arbonne. I absolutely love it. The ethos of the brand is just insane as well, and the fact that we're going towards the sustainability in the future as well. So our goal is by 2030 to be completely plastic free and zero waste, which is amazing. So it's a goal that we're striving for, and you know, we've got to look after our planet at the end of the day. We all live on it, we all travel on it, we sleep, eat, and if our planet goes, we're all gone. So so yeah, again, it's just going towards that, you know, just the ethos that I personally live by. Like, I really want to help, and I've always wanted to make a change in the world, and to be a part of something which is going towards that change with something that we use on a day-to-day basis. I thought, well, I want to get involved. I want to be a part of this. So yeah, network marketing, it's just simply talking about the brand, talking about the opportunity, and just seeing what people think, really.
Yeah. How have you like managed to try? Because obviously dance is very just like physical, and then you're going into a business where it's a bit more, you know, you have to like doing it online. Then like you're, like you said, like contacting different people, or kind of like let people know about the products. Like, how do you manage to kind of like transition from like the dancer life to getting your mindset ready for that type of lifestyle type of business? Because it's completely different.
Absolutely. And you know what, it was so funny because when we came out of lockdown, so you know, I kind of got like used to how it operates, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool, it's all online. And we came out of lockdown, I was like, oh, actually there's another way of working my business. I can talk to people actually in person. So that was where I transferred my energies from what essentially, even over, like, you know, we do use a lot of Zoom, like, thank the Lord for Zoom. Like, the fact that we can connect with people all over the world via technology is absolutely insane. Like, my God, we're so blessed. And you know, to actually be able to speak to people in person is just absolutely incredible. So I think sorry, as I went a bit off topic then, sorry. So going back to when we came out a lot, I do that a lot. So just remind me, like, Faye, going off topic, get back on topic. So when we do come out of lockdown, I was like, okay, here we go. I'm always told that network marketing is part-time, so let's see how this fits in my day-to-day. And I went straight into full-time teaching. I was actually down London at the time, and I was like, right, okay, because when I'm in London, it's like I'm on the go, like 24/7. Anyway, so I got there and I was like, here we go. And honestly, was no problem. And that is, as I said, the beauty of it. Like, you'll be surprised how much screen time that you do on your phone, scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, you know, on Twitter, like whatever it may be. Well, I've just replaced that scrolling time to run my business. So I was like, well, you know, actually, whilst I'm on the tube, I'm sitting here, I can be doing X, Y, Z towards my business, or I can be reading a book for me or my business. Like, so it's just swapping that time to be, well, just to be really, like, clear with, you know, what you want in your life. And, you know, there's a reason why I'm doing network marketing. It's for another part of my life to help people. So so yeah, it's just a case of just kind of switching out that time and just using it effectively, I suppose.
So what has kind of like running your own business taught you? Like, what experiences and challenges have you had? And what's kind of the perks of being like running your business?
So I'm going to be obviously very, very truthful with you now, of course, because I'm a very truthful and honest person. So first of all, running my own business did show me how much of a disciplined character I personally am. And it is amazing to see when you're helping people. It kind of realised how disciplined and gritty I am as a person. I didn't really realise it, but then it kind of goes back to my career, and I was like, no wonder in the lifetime of me growing up in my career why I've been successful, because I've always been a very determined character. And even though I never personally either believed it or thought about it, I just got on with it. Like, I was always training, I was always learning, I was always being coached, you know, I was always finding new ways in whichever partnership I was to learn. And when I started my network marketing business, I think the girls were a bit shocked. I was like, so I've done this, what's next? I've done this, what's next? I want to learn. So that was, I know why I moved very quickly, not only, of course, in my business, but also within my dancing career, because I just want to learn. So, and that was the first lesson that I just knew straight away. I was like, I'm very much a unicorn in network marketing, let's say, because I'm disciplined. But then it also taught me how much mindset work I had to do as well. I didn't realize, I suppose, my belief was actually very low within myself. And I think that all comes down to just kind of, you know, in ballroom dancing, you're always being told, like, you know, you've got to do this, you're always on the improvement. And I suppose you never have time in ballroom dancing to reflect and think, you know, that was actually really good. You never do that. Absolutely never. It's like, okay, no, that bit needs work. Like, we need to go and work on that now. You never appreciate, I think this is in any athletic sport, like, you never appreciate the good part. You just go straight to that negativity. Like, yeah, right, we need to spend about 5 hours in the studio on, let's say, a natural turn in ballroom dancing. And it's just like, no, you don't. You don't need to spend 5 hours on natural turn, because at the end of the day, when you leave that studio, my God, you're going to be sick of your natural turn. So I think that has taught me, and definitely going back into dancing, it has definitely taught me a lesson to appreciate actually also the good within within my dancing too. And you know, and that all comes down to your mindset and belief in yourself. And because now I've worked on that during this 11 months of lockdown, that is how I know now that I really need to put that into my dancing career, because that is going to allow me to level up in my career as well. That's going to allow me to essentially like shine even more, become more confident on the floor. And I think that's a lot of dancers suffer with that confidence. You know, it's kind of, even though you feel comfortable on the dance floor, really, it's like you've got, and for those who know me in dancing, I'm quite I wouldn't say shy, but I'm very much to myself. You know, I'll kind of say hi to everybody, but then I'll go to my corner, get ready, and I'll see you on the dance floor. Like, do you know what I mean? And I might have that little bit of conversation, but that's it really. So network marketing has taught me massively on how much I need to work on mindset, myself, my mindset, my energy, my confidence. So that was the biggest challenge for me, definitely. And that was where I saw the dip in my business too, when I realised how much I needed to work on myself, because then everybody was like, oh, Faye, your energy, what's happened? Network marketing is all energy. For those listening, if you start your own network marketing business, it's all energy. So you've really got to work on yourself to, you know, give off that energy as well. So yeah, definitely that was the massive learning point for me personally.
Yeah, I think going back to the dancing, when you were saying about the belief system and everything like that, we're literally always getting judged, just whether like you're doing the auditions or if it's for like a shoot, or you're literally always getting judged, even just on how you look as well, how you present yourself, the skills. So it's like you start to feel insecure about yourself. Even you could be a great dancer, but if you don't get chosen for a certain thing, you're going to wonder, why was that? Because I know that I can do it. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from. That is a thing that a lot of us dancers go through, and it would be a lot better if we could, even just from whether it's mentors or just to be a bit more appreciative, just like be told that we're good and stuff, and be recognized a lot more. Like I do get that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think recognition is a massive thing, and whether you are a character who thinks you need it or not, everybody needs recognition. And you know, if somebody told me they don't need it, I was like, so if I told you you're the best dancer in the world and you know you deserve to be a world champion, and you know of course that's going to make you feel good. If I sat here and told you, you know what, you're never going to make it, you're not very good, you need to go and work hard, because if you don't work hard you're just never going to make it. And yeah, maybe that might be the reality of that person, but you don't tell them that. You know, that's going to make them feel like absolute rubbish, and they're going to quit. And it's so funny, actually, because, oh my God, I've just had a bit of an analogy, so I've got to share this. It's the same with network marketing and dancing. You know, the thing is, people don't see the results straight away. Then, you know, after even like 3 months, 6 months, a year, or even when they turn to a certain age where in dancing they start getting their own opinions, they quit. Now, the reason being is because essentially, first of all, that discipline, but also that mindset as well. It's kind of that look of like, you know, will I ever make it as a dancer? And you actually, yes, you can, but you've got to switch your mindset. You've got to become more disciplined. You've got to understand that you're going to have to put the hard work in now to make sure that you achieve in your career. And it's the same with network marketing. You have to put that effort in. It's not going to just come to you naturally. Absolutely not. You've got to put that hard work in, and that is a reason why not only of course in ballroom dancing you have see you soon. Oh, thanks Dave, bless him. Lovely to see you, Dave. Well, kind of, anyway. So not only in of course ballroom dancing, I've lost my trail of thought now. Dave, you've distracted me.
You're saying discipline for network marketing and dancing, and not getting the results right at the beginning. You have to like kind of like persevere.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And that was it. Sorry, I've got to my point. So, you know, there's a reason why essentially there's 1% of dancers which are successful. Now, the one thing that I love about network marketing is you only have one world champion in ballroom dancing. In network marketing, everybody can win. You don't need a degree. You don't need a background in business, marketing, sales, anything about the company. Just love the products, enjoy the products, and share the products. And for that side, that means that essentially that 1%, especially in my company, that 1% is anybody. as long as you just don't give up and you just keep working your business consistently every single day, you've absolutely got a chance of being that 1%. Unfortunately, in ballroom dancing, there's only one world champion in every single category. So it's kind of a case that you are all battling. So in network marketing, it just gives people that extra recognition to, you know, to do well in life and know they've got the help and support from their mentors as well. So which is just so lovely. The support side, I just can't even go into detail how friggin' insane the girls are who helped me, because oh my god, like I would not be the success I am with if it wasn't for them, because I had no clue what I was doing. Absolutely no idea. Like, no idea. So, you know, and of course, all their knowledge has been passed to me. I share it now and I help people become successful in their businesses too. So yeah, it's great. And I suppose it's the same with dancing. We get knowledge, we share it, and we just hope that the person obviously does it. After the lesson.
That's really good. I'm curious, because you were saying before that you're quite determined. How many months or how long was you doing the network marketing before you started seeing like a result that you was kind of like really like proud of?
So for me personally, because I had no idea, and what I understood with my business was if I do something, it's going to move forwards. So for me personally, I had no clue how the business model worked. Like I have not, honestly, babe, like I had no idea. So but all the girls told me to was like, just do this every single day, and just get on with it. So when they essentially said like, you know, you know, reach out to like 10 people, and you know, because obviously we're in lockdown, so you know, you can't see people and talk to them in person, but you know, we can do a Zoom call so you can chat with them. I was like, okay, cool. When they told me 10, I was reaching out to 60. So I was just like, forget 10, I've got all day. Like, I'll go to 60, I'll go to 70, I'll do 80. Like, let's go for it. So for me personally, I went very quick through my business. So I actually essentially promoted 2 levels of my business in 2 months. So I did it very, very quickly. However, obviously, if people want to see the averages and also the earnings, please check out earnings.r1.com, just so you can see the average income earnings, and that's in the 6 markets that we operate in currently. So for me personally, I went very quick, but like I said, just my character, I was just like, wow, forget 10, that's going to take me 2 minutes. Like, I'll do an hour, and let's see how many I can get done in an hour. So yeah, that I did go very quickly through my success plan personally, and it is quite a trend how who you are. First of all, not only do you attract, but what they do. So pretty much everybody I'm helping has gone through their success plan very quickly too. So we are a very feisty team, but I love feisty, so it's all good.
Yeah. No, I like your mindset. Just like, don't do 10, go for 60. Just push for more. And as you see now, your results have just gone up compared to what someone else would feel like. I like that. I really like that.
Definitely.
You were saying, what was you saying? You said that you had to work on yourself a bit more, on your energy. You're saying that, like, what sort of things? Is it like books or like daily rituals that you do to like prepare yourself, and like what's helped you with your belief and everything like that?
Yeah, so so basically what happened was I had an absolute meltdown, right? Now this meltdown occurred because I hadn't hit a goal at a certain time. Now it was ridiculous, because I was already going super fast through the compensation plan, and the girls were like, stop it. Like, stop. I was like, nope, I'm rubbish, I may as well quit now because I haven't achieved the goal in a month. And they're like, oh my god, like, she didn't realise what she's done in a month. Like, but I had no idea. I just thought I was rubbish because I hadn't hit that goal in a month.
But you went really well in 2 months, so you're still worrying.
Yeah, it was absolute, like, it was just ridiculous. So I was like, right, now you need personal development, because so even after that massive blip, I still didn't really listen to the girls. So I was like, I'll just carry on with the activity, I'll be fine. It just must be, I don't know, ladies' time of the month, maybe. I'm a bit emotional, I don't know. So I was just like, get over it and keep going. That was when I became, so in Arbonne we have 4 levels of your business, and that's when I hit area manager level, and that's the second level of 4 levels within the business. So when I got to that level, that was when I did have that, I had kind of, it wasn't really a breakdown, it was kind of a bit of like a okay, right, do I now have some responsibility being an area manager, because I'm now halfway through my compensation plan, and you know, next is regional vice president. I was just, oh my God, that was where we get lots of lovely goodies, being in Arbonne. And I was just like, am I really deserving of that? And of course I am. But at the time, I thought I wasn't, because I've been in it such a short period of time, and I was listening to people who were still independent consultants, were owning the first, and also at the first level of their business, and they knew more than me. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be here. So I was really doubting myself, and this was when that's when I realized, I was like, okay, I need to first of all still continue learning, but I need to build myself as well, because I can't be a strong team leader to my team if I am not like who I know I can be as well. So yeah, that was when my personal development journey started. I was reading books. I started with a fabulous book called You Are a Badass. It's a yellow cover book. I absolutely love it. So if you've got that feisty energy and you want to really work on yourself, that is a great book. It's a nice, easy read as well. It's not too long, and yeah, it really goes into how to better yourself. And another book that it's not as feisty, but my God, I absolutely love it, is Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. I absolutely love Vex. Like, what an absolute legend. Like, I love him to bits. So yeah, I love that book. And yeah, it just goes into the ways that you can, good vibes, good life. The cover kind of says it all. So yeah, absolutely, like, just delve into that personal development, whether you're in network marketing or not. Like, if you're a dancer, listen to this, or you're in any type of fitness or anything, you absolutely need to better yourself, and that comes down to your mindset. And I'm actually doing Tony Robbins' 4-day event in March. Cannot wait. He's going to absolutely rip me apart, but I'm going to find out also, I know I've still got some limiting beliefs in me somewhere. I just need to get them ripped out. Like, you know what, Faye, you can do this. So, there's so many resources out there. So go and find the resources that, resonate with you, and work on yourself. So yeah, books personally. And then I did go into like my morning routine, which serves me massively on a day-to-day basis. Now, if I don't do my morning routine, let's just say I would be half dead speaking to you right now. I'd probably be moody. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie, when I wake up in the morning, you do not want to be speaking to me in the morning. Like, the last thing I do in the morning is check my phone and speak to anybody, because I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with her? So, I absolutely don't do that. So that is where, like, my morning routine serves me really well. So again, there's books out there to figure out your morning routine, but I do strongly believe that to start your day, you need to be feeding yourself the energy to give out to other people too.
Yeah. I literally have, like, in my mornings, if I get woken up before I'm supposed to, I'm quite grumpy, but just to start my day well, like, I make sure I do like my meditation, and I do like my stretching, and then I do some reading. And I do notice on the days that I haven't done that, there's a big difference to just how my day goes. And there's like the last week I've been really, really busy. So I did like 3 days where I didn't do that morning, which I literally just went straight to doing my work. And even just my body, I felt very stiff. My mindset just felt very, very clouded. Very, very clouded. And just, I noticed that the food, because I'm quite very, very healthy, and it was just like, I noticed even the food that I chose to eat that day wasn't like the healthiest option. So it was like, I need to get back into my cycle. And like, I noticed a difference just like with like 2 days already, just because when you get so busy, you literally can just get sidetracked, or just focus on just like the work side of things and those things that need to get done, where you actually need to focus on actually like maintaining yourself, mind, body, spirit. And that's literally important to you having like the best day and like succeeding and getting further for reaching your goals and getting what you want.
Yeah, definitely. It's so crucial. Like, you should always look after yourself first. And people may think that's really selfish of me to say, but it's not. And if you think that's selfish, that's a mindset with you. That's not a mindset with anyone else. Like, you need to be giving yourself the goodness before you even tackle with anybody else's problems. It doesn't matter how much of a people's person you are, or let's say people's people pleaser. Like, you can of course be those things, but you've got to look after yourself first. Like, you do stuff in life, and if you're doing stuff to essentially please somebody else, then you know you need to look into how you're going to better yourself, because if you don't better yourself, then you end up not going to be pleasing that person anyway, because you're not giving the right energy to them. So yeah, absolutely, really, really important, that 100%. Definitely work on yourself, absolutely.
Yeah. And the personal development, because you were saying that what was you saying? Oh, I can't remember it now. But you were saying something along the lines like, even though you've like scaled up in your business, there's been other limiting beliefs that you've had, which you have to work on. And I think like no matter how far you go in like career or just in life, there's always another hurdle. There's always another hurdle. Could even be something like, now you've reached one level, you need to learn things, more stuff now to go to the next level. So that then can bring limiting beliefs. So it's literally a continuous journey. Like you can't just think, okay, I'm here now, I can relax. You literally have to keep. It's just part of life. It's literally just a part of life.
Literally, like, yeah, and this is with everything. And I think because like, yeah, the journey of life is like this, like, do you know what I mean? But what's great is, and again, this is what kind of breaks away the people who's in, you know, if we take the whole world, for example, that 10% of successful people and the 90%, or the 10% of successful people, even though they have these the massive dip, but like that is their lowest part of their like career, business, whatever it may be. It's that point, that's that pinnacle point where people give up. Now, if you can get through that point, your journey from there is on its rise. And normally, whenever you're having like such a pinnacle point in your business, that really means that you're 3 feet from gold. 3 feet from gold. And I don't know if you've read like Napoleon Hill, like I absolutely love his books, and definitely like not from him. And yeah, like he really says that, like, you know, when you get to that level, you are 3 feet from gold. And a lot of people give up there, and it's like your journey was just about to go and you've given up. So absolutely, and you know that is the journey of success. It always will be. You'll never have a straight road. And yeah, even for somebody who has been very successful very quickly, it's still been a journey. I'm not saying now I'm on this journey now. My journey now, probably when it started, was quite on the slant. I was like, oh, this is, yeah, got it. And then mindset kicks in. It's like, oh. So it's amazing how much you have to work on your mindset, because that is what stops you. It's not your activity.
It's like 80% mindset, 20% business.
Yeah.
And if this is solid, you're not succeeding at all. And I think a lot of people get that realization like after.
Yes.
Because they might not even think personal development.
That was me. I'm your typical kind of, I don't need personal development, I'll keep going, let's go. And I was like, oh crap, yeah, I need personal development. Yeah.
I think it's a lot of the time is when you actually start your own business, then it's like you have to kind of feed yourself. You got to give yourself that boost. You've got to manage yourself where you're used to being managed or being kind of not so looked after, but that like in that safe space. So it's like now you've got to take on everything. So because you have to take on everything, it's like, wow, okay then how do I do this? Because so like if you're working for someone, for example, because they're the manager or the boss, they're probably on their own personal development journey, because that's what they have to do to feed themselves. So now you've done that crossover, that's then your realization.
Absolutely.
And it's like, even just with these talk shows I've been doing, like everyone says, do you know what, yeah, when I started my own business, then I started working on the personal development, then I started reading The Secret, and I started reading that book, then I started meditating, then I started working out more. And I found that even just working out helped me with my business. You wouldn't even put the two together at all. So yeah, it's an experience. It's a good journey, but it's an experience.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. And for me personally, I've only had one job in my whole entire life, and for me personally, I knew it wasn't for me. I'm not going to go into essentially, you know, the job was fabulous. Like, it wasn't the job; it was actually the the whole kind of how society operates in a job. Like, I don't agree with it whatsoever. Like, I absolutely love being self-employed. I love being a part of, you know, make my own schedule on my own time freedom, earn the money that I want to, not being essentially like capped essentially on anything that I can personally earn. So, you know, and being in charge of my own life at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I think that was when going into my own business. And I think the reason why also there's in network marketing, just going to network marketing, like the reason why that people do give up on it is because it's such a low investment. You know, you don't invest a lot of money at all into your business. Now, what I know now, my God, I would have invested thousands and thousands to start my own business. I would do, because how much it's changed my life. Now, at the time, like, you don't think, oh, that's a bit skeptical, or oh, that sounds a bit dodgy. You know, that's your first kind of reaction. But you know, if you want to start a business in normal day life, you are investing tens to 20 to 50,000 pounds. Yet network marketing, you invest pounds, and it's like, oh, hang on, you know, it's and it's like, absolutely go for it. You've done such a low investment, but you've got to treat it like you've invested that £50,000. Your life depends on it. You've just taken £50,000 out of your savings to start this business. Like, holy crap, we need to get going. So that is the mindset I have in my business, and that's why I work it consistently every day. Obviously, I didn't do that. I invest. So essentially, for people to start their own Arbonne business, maybe it's £30. That's all it is in the UK. Like, it's ridiculous. So, you know, £30 to start your business, like, it's absolutely insane. So, you know, but I go with the mentality that I've invested that £50,000, and you know, this is a serious business, and I'm going to absolutely run it to its maximum. So yeah, I think because I was very lucky with the fact that I never had essentially like a 9-to-5 job really, I always knew discipline, and I knew I had to work hard to be successful. So that was kind of always the mentality that was kind of the mentality. And still now, the working side is fine. It was just the mindset and the belief that needed some work with me personally.
Yeah, well, it's good because you're working on it now. But I want to talk to you a bit more about like, how do you like time management? How do you like manage having like the business, find a balance between your business and your like personal life? And what advice can you give to anyone who's struggling with that? Because like, when you start running your own business, it can just literally consume you. You end up doing more than what someone doing a 9-to-5 would be doing. And everything. How do you find balance between the two?
Yeah, so my key top tip is scheduling. You've got, even if you're currently sitting there in lockdown, you know, and like for me, for example, my whole career is kind of like turned upside down, and it's like I do have a lot of time, and yeah, I'm not going to be very honest with you on that. And you know, there's a lot of people who are still working. So my day compared to somebody who is still full-time working and has a network marketing business, so I'll kind of give you the two. So for me personally, I make sure I schedule. Like, I will get up in the morning at a specific time. I will do my morning routine, which I can kind of run through that really quickly with you. I read my book, I meditate. I actually have a vision video, which is what I want in my life within the next year to 5 years. That's on there. I say it like it's happening now. So I'm telling the universe, I was like, this is my life right now, even though it's obviously not, but it's happening. So the universe is slowly working its magic, which is fantastic. And then from there, I get up, I do high vibes, and I work my business for 30 minutes. I then get out of bed, I work out, I do my stretching, and then I get ready. So because I do have that time, like, my morning routine does take me about 2 hours, and because I'm just like, I'm going to give myself 2 hours of my day before I give my energy to everybody else. But you don't need to do that, of course. So for example, one of the girls that I'm helping with her business, she's absolutely smashing it. She does her morning routine in 40 minutes, and that morning routine is pretty much the same as me. She reads, she meditates, she pops a vision video on, she also says her affirmations. So my affirmations are in my vision video of essentially, you know, what I want, and also, you know, the belief in myself. And then she does her business, and that takes her literally 40 minutes. And she's like, oh, smash the day. And I haven't even got, like, I'm just going to work now. So when she gets home, she's like, you know, she's working a business, and that's it. Like
Yeah.
she's absolutely like smashed it. So and yeah, it's different for everybody. So you know, that morning routine and you know, that meditation, I always do recommend when you're starting meditation, put a guided meditation on. There's so many on YouTube, 10 minutes, and someone's talking you through what to do if like you're a bit unsure of how to do it at the start. And it's great, and they've got a nice soothing voice. Just be careful not to fall back to sleep. Yeah, just really stay focused in that 10 minutes, and yeah, it just cools you down. It's just like, oh, okay, anything that was happening yesterday, it's gone now. Don't need to think about it. Let's concentrate on what I need to work on today and get on with it.
Yeah. See, I do my meditation. That's the first time I wake up, because they say when you're still in between that awake and sleep state, that's like the best kind of time to kind of like manifest what you want. So literally, I wake up, put the music on. I do the guided. I do, depending on how I feel. Like in the mornings, I mainly do the guided meditation, and I try to do the kind of routine before I go to bed. So just do a bit of reading and a bit of meditation as well. So that I will kind of do more like abundance kind of meditation music and stuff like that. Just kind of appreciate how my day's gone and just appreciate life. Where in the mornings I kind of work with more like belief systems and what I want to kind of like manifest. So yeah, I do like that. You said you do, was it a vision video?
Yeah, God, guys, you got to get a vision video. It's absolutely amazing.
How did you do that? How did you put that together? What do you?
Oh, it's so easy. I think it's called Animato or something like that. It's like Google what I've just said, and it will correct yourself. It will correct your typing, hopefully. I don't know what will come up with what I've just said, but anyway, enjoy whatever it may be. It's dead easy. Like, just pop some, you know, whatever you want in your life. Like, get even the images off Google, or like, you know, obviously off your camera roll. You just mash it all together, put your affirmations on, and you know, or say like, you know, essentially what it is that you're going to have this right now, etc, etc. But high vibe music or whatever music that you want, and just watch it, and it's just like, yeah, like I am frigging worthy, and I'm gonna have XYZ, and yeah, this is happening, and you know, I'm so grateful for XYZ, and you know, I'm so deserving of being a XYZ, you know, in your life or whatever it may be. So yeah, it honestly feels really good. So I did go a bit off track of what I was saying. So morning routine, absolutely get that in, it's really important, but then you've got to schedule your day. Now it is really important, especially when you have a business. It's very easy just to give all your energy to people and still not be working on your own business, and this is with network marketing in particular, because as your business grows, you're helping more and more people. Now it's also really important to concentrate on your own business too, because that can get lost. So this was again a little bit of a hurdle that I had in my business. So I was giving so much, and I was like, girls, quick question, do I still need to like be doing my own business, or do I just help other people now? Like, how does this work? I'm like, no, you still need to concentrate on yourself. I was like, oh, okay, right. So yeah, that can be a bit confusing, but no, you've still got to work on yourself, and you've got to schedule out that time, like the time for you, the time for your team, the time for anything extra, obviously personal, that you want to do. So and yeah, like again, that time for you, like give yourself 4 hours, 5 hours of your day to work on yourself, and that doesn't just have to be business, that can be everything. And then your team, it depends on how much time you want to give to your team. It could only be 2 hours of your day, and that's absolutely fine. Like yeah, this is, sorry, network marketing, but yeah, absolutely, when you do have your own business, you have to be very savvy with your time and know that you are deserving of having that break in the evening, for example, or in the middle of the day. You have that time to, you know, go for a walk, or, well, right now it's just walking, isn't it? I can't really do anything else. So go for a walk, or like do something that you love. I've just started doing some ballet classes, absolutely loving it. It's just something that, you know, I enjoy, and it's something different for me to learn a new skill, and I'm loving it, and I'm making sure I'm slotting that in my day to do something that I love too. So yeah, it's really important that you're not just work. It's you're doing other things to, you know, make you happy as well. It's really important.
Yeah, it's important. Like literally, it's only more recently where I've been like, I need to give myself a break, or even a day or two, because what would happen was sometimes I wouldn't even sleep. I'd just be on the loop, and then probably like every 2-3 months I had a break. I'd have a little breakdown. I'd I feel really down for like 2-3 days. I'd have a cry and everything like that. Then I just get back on going again. And it's because I wasn't actually giving myself that time to breathe. I wasn't managing my time properly either. And it just, it's like literally trying to drive a car with no petrol. Like the damage you're going to do, the damage you're going to do when you think that you're going, trying to get to the destination, and you just end up crashing. And I think a lot of people are still literally just burning themselves out, and they're literally living on burnout. And it's like, you want to succeed, you want to be happy, you want to have that abundant lifestyle, but then it's like when you actually like sit down and actually think about how your life's going, like you realize that you're literally not happy because you're not balancing and managing your time properly at all.
Absolutely.
So it's very, 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 very important.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's quite hard for people who are like determined characters. And, you know, I definitely realised this, especially kind of going into this third lockdown in the UK. I felt bad if I wasn't doing something for my business. And the girl was like, stop it. Like, you are allowed a break. And I was like, no, I'm not, because I'm not where I want to be yet. And it's just like, no, you need... Because otherwise you're gonna burn out, and you're gonna have like a and you don't want that. You got no time to have the moment, because you're going for a goal in your business. So keep on going, be consistent, but you know, give you that time just to chill out. And I was just like, okay. So you know, for the ones who essentially will listen to this either afterwards or you know watching this right now, if you are a disciplined character and you're like, you know what, I want a successful life, you also need to make sure that to be successful, that first of all that you're giving your energy yourself. So get that morning routine in, and get like a 10 minutes or 30 minutes in your day just to even do like a guided meditation, just to calm yourself down, and then crack on with it again. So because you will burn yourself out 100%.
Yeah, with the guided meditations that you're doing, the visualizations and all of that, because like it's becoming the whole like spiritual type of thing. It's becoming like very big, but then there's a lot of people that still don't understand it or still don't believe it. Like I believe it, because I, especially, well, now I'm doing it like a lot more. I'm literally just drawing in. I think just drawing in everything that I want. Like, what's some of the things that you've like visualized, which is actually like manifested?
So for me personally, oh god, that's, you know, it's so funny because it does
even if it's a tiny thing, even if it's the smallest thing, like what have you visualized, then it's actually come, like you've actually drawn it in.
Yeah, so you know, I do visualize that first of all, the people that I want to help, you know, for business, for example, and that has come straight to me. So it's important for me to be working with the right people, because for me personally, if you know, someone's not gritty, not disciplined, not determined, not coachable, for me, I'm just like, well, why are you not those factors? Like, I don't get it. Like, do you not want to change your life? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's just me as a human being. I'm like, but obviously not everybody is wired that way, but you will find that a lot of dancers are wired that way, because we understand discipline, we understand determination, and we understand that if we want to be successful, we've got to work hard. So yeah, that's the first thing, that definitely that visualization. But for me personally, yeah, like I would say I'm not going to go any further than that, just because it is amazing how much I have visualized and what has come true, but I haven't reflected on it. So even though it's happened, I've just been like, it's here, great, next thing. So it's again that dancer mentality of well done, right, I need to get next one now, like I need to get to the next goal, like I've got that, cool, okay, next thing. So and that is definitely coming back to like dancing. So that is where I need to take time to be like, yeah, well done.
Your task for tomorrow is to sit back, relax, and
be like, look what you've done last year. No, I did do a reflection of last year, and when I did that reflection, it was a case of telling myself, like, you know, I'm proud of myself. You know, that's something
Yeah.
I've never told myself. And my God, again, 11 months ago, I'm like, oh, cringe. Absolutely not telling myself that. No. So for me to kind of say those words out of my mouth was a big achievement. To be like, you know, I'm really proud of myself, and to have achieved something to have built something, achieved something so different to what, you know, I have thought I'll be doing is huge. So just, you know, it kind of gives you that, just that energy of like positivity of like, you know, you can do anything in life, and anybody can do anything in life. You know, we all have the same possibilities, the same, well, first of all, the same energy to create, but people choose to do it and people choose not to do it. So, you know, are you going to be, whoever's obviously listening, you're going to be the person who's going to choose to change your life if you're not happy with this situation right now. And that's where I believe network marketing is just absolutely amazing, because you've got a possibility there. Super low investment, absolutely can change your life. It's not a get rich quick scheme, absolutely not, and you do need to work hard. So if you're willing to work hard to change your life in the future, it's definitely the right thing for you.
Yeah. What does success mean to you? Everyone's got different views of what it is, whether it's money or happiness, lifestyle. What does it mean to you?
Success to me is for me, and whether, I don't really care what people think of me when I say this, success to me is, first of all, having a very clear abundance of money. You know, being brought up in, you know, we're just a mediocre family, like, you know, not rich. I've always been very blessed to kind of have whatever I want really in my life. But for me personally, the reason why for that money, and it's so funny because let's say if we take the subject of money, you know, I have asked myself 7 times why. So why do you want money? Because X, Y, Z. Well, why do you want it? Because X, Y, Z. And then it's got down to that core value. And my core value of money is to give back. Now, with this being not just to my family and friends, but this being to charity, like I have wanted to be not only the largest donor to an organisation or charity in a third world country, for example, and not just the UK, but also as well, I want, like, I have this massive goal within the next 10 to 20 years. I want to be the next Bill Gates. Like, let's go for it. Let's go big or go home. Like, I want my own charity organisation where I am making a massive difference in the world. So, you know, to be a part of something which is already going towards the massive change with sustainability in our planet, and, you know, for people to start using these products and protecting our planet, I also wanted to be like, you know, I want to help people. So again, I'm helping people to change their lives, but I want to do more. So those who can't have access to a phone and Wi-Fi and internet, you know, to help like build their businesses, to help them to have clean water, or to help them to have a nice bed to sleep in at night, or to help them with anything, you know, there's so many things out there. So, you know, and when I got down to that core value, that is where on my vision board, on my vision board and on my vision video, it is like, you're here to help people. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love I love holidays, I love expensive brands, I love handbags, I love shoes, like I love all that. And I know that will make me happy for a little while, but it's not going to fulfill me. And that fulfillment comes in through helping people in a way of giving back.
Yeah. How important do you think it is for people to understand their why? Do you feel like if someone doesn't understand like their why, do you feel like they can go on to be successful, or do you feel like that's something? I see.
Absolutely not. If you don't know your why you're doing something, then you're never going to be a success in it. Sorry, but that is the brutal truth. And again, you know, a lot of people, why they're not successful in life is because they don't know what they want. Figure out what you want and why you want it, and then frigging go for it. And you know, there's actually there is like there's 6 steps to have success in your life. The first one is that idea that you create through imagination. Like, you've got to have that, you know, what is it that you want to do? But then from there, you've got to have faith. The second one is the faith. Like, you've got to have faith that you can do it, and that faith comes through the affirmations of telling yourself that, you know, I am worthy, I am deserving, I can do this, I can become X, Y, Z, I can become the next Bill Gates. Like, I will be. People are going to know me. People are going to know that I've made such a big difference in the world, like whatever it may be. But then then that third one is so crucial, the plan. How are you going to actually do that? So through that idea, through the unstoppable faith, which of course is through affirmation, talking, but also through mindset, you got to have a plan in place. Then after you've got the plan, it's still not good enough. You need the action. If you don't do the action, absolutely it's not going to happen. But then from that action is the decision and the persistent. Like, you've got to be super disciplined. You've got to be super duper like disciplined decision. It's got to be really clear within your mind. But then that sixth one is ever so important. That's that why, that burning desire. If you don't have that burning desire, it's not going to happen. So you could have all those 5 steps, like, yeah, going for it, but it's like, well, with that kind of energy, it's not going to happen. So you've got to have that burning desire in you to be like, yeah, I am going to create this idea. I'm going to tell the universe, I'm going to tell the whole freaking world that I'm doing this. I've got an insane plan in place. Watch the action, because guys are going to absolutely be like, wow, by the action. And as you can see, I'm freaking disciplined. And as you can tell, I've got a massive burning desire to make this a success. So within those like 6 key actions, you can absolutely do something. But if you've only got a few of them, or, you know, it's just not going to happen. So yeah, I'm sorry, I went a bit of a sorry.
No, I'm taking it in. It's good. Keep talking.
So yeah, like I said, I've lost my train of thought again. So, but those 6 key steps are the key to success. Like, I've literally just told you all who are listening, you want success in your life, follow those 6 key steps. You've just literally had, like, that's it.
Yeah, it just gave some golden nuggets then.
Yeah, so whoever's listening, the 4 people are listening, my God, well done to you guys. Because, yeah, you just had well, it was 5 people, but, you know, you've just actually been told exactly what you need to do to be successful in life.
No, it's true. I think also as well, you have to make sure that you're not being led by your ego, because you might think, yeah, I found my why, but then that's not the true you. So you literally really have to look deep into yourself, because you literally have your ego leading you, and then that's another way you're going to fail. Because even if you become successful, is that really the success that you wanted, and is that really true to you? So you literally have to make sure it's coming from a really good place.
Definitely, 100%. And with that, like, the best exercise to do that is, you know, what I kind of just said with like money can mean anything to anybody. So, you know, break that down. So why do you want money? Because X, Y, Z. Well, why? Because of X, Y, Z, or because X, Y, Z, or well, why? Because of that. Well, A, B, C, Y. And when you get down to that 5th to the 7th reason, that's your core value. That is that's a real reason why, you know, like, as I said, money is anything. Money can mean anything to anybody. So, you know, you got to find the reason. Well, why do you want money? Or why do you want freedom? Why do you want time? Why do you want, I don't know, abundance? Why do you want to be happy? There we go. There's one. Happiness. Why? Why do you want to be happy? So, you know, break it down to that 5th to 7th, and I kind of call it like peeling back the banana. You get to the 5th to the 7th reason, and that is the reason why essentially you are doing what you're doing, and not that top layer.
Yeah. No, that is you're right. It's true. And I think I like the 6 steps you just gave as well, because it's just like, that's it in a nutshell. That's what you have to do. I'm gonna have to highlight that a little bit as well. I'm gonna have to highlight that a little bit. So what does like the future hold for you that you don't mind sharing with us?
Who knows? Who friggin' knows? But that's why I love my life, because, you know, I never know. I know essentially what I want, and I know I will achieve what I want. And yeah, but when the time frame it's going to happen in, who knows? But yeah, I'm very excited for my future. But that's just because I've gone through those 6 steps, and now I'm in the action part. You know, I'm just putting the action in place with the decision and with the burning desire to make it happen. And world's your oyster at the end of the day. And like I say, the universe will deliver when you're ready. You know, when you're ready to, you know, take on this next step for you, that is when it's going to happen. And, you know, definitely, I don't, like, it's so funny how many people like laugh at, you know, when people talk about source energy and the universe, and you are what you attract, and law of attraction. And I'm just like, grow up. But I mean by that, grow up, go and watch The Secret on Netflix, or go and get the book. And if you want to change your life, go and read it, go and watch it, because people who are doing it, and all the successful people in life, are using the law of attraction. So unless you got something against successful people, which would be very stupid, absolutely follow their pathway, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, you're right. Literally, that comes up with everything. And another guy I liked, another book I've read, it's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza.
Love that. Oh my God.
You read it?
So funny enough, I haven't personally, but I know so many people who have had, so it's on my book list. Like, I have a pile over there, which I'm just like, I need to get through all that first before I
read that one. That obviously one of the first books I read was The Secret.
Oh yeah.
But as how deep Breaking Habit of Being Yourself goes, it's like The Secret tells you about like the visualization and stuff like that, but then with the Breaking Habit of Being Yourself, it goes into like the science. So it's like you actually get to understand what your brain and body's actually doing. So if a negative thought, it's not just you shouldn't think negative thoughts. You can actually feel, because you're so conscious of it now, you've read a book, you can actually feel what's going on. You're gonna like imagine like little chromosomes or cells and what bad it's doing if you're thinking a negative way. Like, it makes you, it's the next level. It's the next level. And with that book, The Secret changed my life and the other books, but that book literally just changed everything. The way I've just been attracting. But yeah, definitely give that one a read.
Okay.
How can people become a part of the network marketing? You said you've got a team. Like, how, if anyone wants to do network marketing, how can you do that? How can they purchase from you? And your classes as well. You say you've got classes if anyone's interested in ballroom dancing. Tell us everything.
Absolutely. So, first of all, I'll go to the ballroom dancing first part, because that's very quick for me to say. Simply just send me a message. I do classes now, like I do a workshop every Saturday morning. It starts at 10:45 and through to around, okay, it should be, I say 45 minutes to an hour, but it always goes over. Sorry, that's just me. It's just like getting back like in front of dancers who want to learn. It's just like, I'm sorry, I'm going to go over. So yeah, just literally private message me and I can give you the Zoom details. You can pop along and just enjoy learning about ballroom dancing. So that's every Saturday morning. And then with network marketing, so again, if you are interested in just kind of knowing a bit more, first of all, about Arbonne, which is the company that I'm affiliated with and I have my own network marketing business with, just simply send me a message and, we can have a private Zoom call. I can tell you all about it and you can just, of course, make your decision from there. So, that's one thing I like to say, like, it's your life, it's your choice. I just know I have this insane opportunity to actually tell you all about, and up to you what you personally think. And if you essentially wanted just to purchase some of the products, which are absolutely amazing, guys, like, we are very blessed. Arbonne is through network marketing, because my God, if you had to buy these products in the shop stores, holy moly, they would be ever so expensive. So absolutely, like, it's amazing that we go through network marketing, because we don't obviously pay for any the manufacturer, the wholesaler, the retailer, like, to actually then finally get to the consumer. And it's all like vegan, animal cruelty free, gluten free, we're halal, we're kosher, we're certified by Informed Sports, and we have over 2,000 banned ingredients, guys. Like, you are putting clean products onto your skin, and that's just what I love as well. Like, I'm just recommending the most insane brand, and which has helped my skin and my health personally, to other people. And like, just try a clean brand and you'll be ever so shocked with how much of a difference you're going to see. And it's like literally as simple as that. So yeah, if you want to purchase the products, the link is in my bio, and if you did want to get the discount, we do offer a lovely discount, which I'm happy to share with you all. Do message me privately. It's not a code or anything, but there is a specific way of getting 20 to 40% off your own products too. So, and yeah, there's a meet the product sheet on all the products, so you can do your own research on all the products, and yeah, just enjoy shopping, online shopping. Who doesn't love online shopping?
Yeah, and she said it's only £30 or something to join if you want to actually snap up your own. Was it what do you say? You become an affiliate of?
Yeah. So yeah, essentially, you to start your own Arbonne business, it's £30, and you essentially kind of like buy into a franchise of your own business. So it's £30, start your own Arbonne business. I always recommend just try a couple of products, you know, switch out, even if it's, you know, if you're a lady, like a cleanser and toner and a moisturizer, or, you know, if you're a guy, try some nutrition, or if you're a lady into fitness, try some nutrition. And there is actually, like, in the UK, there's like a maximum spending limit that you can spend. Like, I'm like, Arbonne, stop it. Like, you know what I mean? They're just really looking after the people, so you're not in any pressure of like, oh my god, I've got to buy like a big pack, or absolutely not. You just try what you want to try, and then yeah, £30, you get yourself some products, which is just amazing. You try your products out, obviously love them, and it's like, oh, I'm just talking about these products all the time to my friends and family, and extra from there, and it's just like, oh, they want to buy, oh, I better start my business then, hadn't I? Because I'm sending them all to you, Faye. I want to make some money from this. So yeah, it's that simple. It's brilliant. So and obviously through with the network marketing side, I will essentially be mentoring and coaching you in how to build your business professionally as a network marketing professional. That is the most key point with this. It's, yeah, even though it's only £30, if you want to change your life, you do need to become a professional. And guess what, guys, the skills are so simple to learn, which is great. So yeah, if honestly I can do this, my god, anybody can do network marketing. I'm not joking. Like, definitely school. I was like, pass my exams, bye. So yeah, no degrees in businesses or anything. So in business, sorry. So yeah, anybody can do network marketing.
Well, you sound like you've done really well on both journeys, the dancing and the network marketing, and just like your energy, your spirit, your determination. That's just like the key that's got you through. Just like succeeding. It's like, I've enjoyed speaking to you.
Oh, thank you so much. No, it's been so lovely to like meet you, and definitely I'd love to do something like this again. And you know,
yeah, definitely,
yeah, 100%. It's been so much fun.
Yeah, no, thank you very, very, very much. No, it's been lovely speaking to you, and even just to some of the tips, you've given like a lot of tips to everyone. Definitely giving me things to think about as well, and it's just, yeah, you got a lovely, lovely energy.
Oh, thank you. So have you, absolutely. By the way, I love your eyeshadow as well. Absolutely love that colour.
Thank you.
Love that.
Thank you. Yeah, I like my greens and my blues.
Love that. That's amazing. Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for having me. I've absolutely loved it. And yeah, if anybody obviously has any questions for me personally, they can always just reach out to me. I don't bite. I'm all good. I might be feisty, but I don't bite.
She's very friendly, guys, as you can see. So yeah, just send her a message. That's for the ballroom classes. And then if you're interested in network marketing, for the ballroom classes, is there a particular age group that you work with?
All ages. All ages.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear that, guys? So, and it's on what, Zoom?
Yes, it's on Zoom. Yeah, it's on Zoom.
Good, good. No, thank you very much, though. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, we're gonna definitely get you back on here again.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully both of us leveled up and in a different situation. Who knows, a different background in a different house. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yes, goals that I've just told you. So yeah, absolutely.
All right then, lovely. All right then, well, yeah, I'll give you a call at some point, yeah?
Definitely.
And it's been lovely talking to you. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Next week we have someone who's going to be speaking to you guys about the mindset for trading, because I know a lot of people are jumping on the whole, like the forex and the Bitcoin and other forms of trading. So he's just going to talk to you straight. So definitely have your answers, have questions ready. He'll give it to you straight. He's a good friend of mine as well. So, and I've spoken to him about it quite frequently. So yeah, any questions you have, definitely bring it. Straight talking, get your questions answered by him. And Faye, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll speak very, very soon. Someone's got rounds of applause. Someone's saying awesome.
Thank you so
thumbs
much.
up. Inspiring ladies. Yep. Yeah. Everyone's showing you love.
Yeah, stay safe and stay healthy, everybody. And again, thank you so much. I've really enjoyed that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've enjoyed that too.
Amazing.
See ya.
Well, take care. Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. See ya.